Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Happy summer. Today is Wednesday, June the 22nd. Welcome to my desk. I'm setting up my tablet over here so I can get into my stream. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning. I've got an ad. There we go. Let's see if I can fix my... It looks different from my camera, from my phone to my tablet. Looks a little bit different. Whoops, I'm way zoomed in there. Oh, I hope so, Rhonda. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm so excited to get central air. I am so excited to get central air. That's kind of a gift that I wasn't counting on. But, yeah. Good morning. And let's see, I'm not seeing everybody. There, now I am. Let me get into live chat. Hi, Deb. Hi, Mary Berry. Good morning, Deb. Welcome in. When are we getting it? Won't know for sure until tomorrow. My brother they're coming down. They have to come down from Kearney, I think they're coming from, which is a good 70 or 80 miles away from us. But he needed verbal verification over the phone from my brother, who's going to pay for it, of course. And then he's going to come down and sign a contract. He's saying they think they can do it next week. So the representative will come down tomorrow. My brother's going to be occupied today. We also had a leak in the basement, and we've got a plumber coming out today. So, yep, life has been charming here. But I checked the temperature. It's 65 out here. I got the windows open, the door open, and the fan blowing in the other room toward here. So it's cool here as far as, I mean, I'm not, last week was horrible, or the weekend was really, really hot here. When I said I'm sweltering. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. That's for sure. So we're getting a couple things done here, but I'm glad that they are getting done. You know, they needed to be done. So, yeah, the first day it was so hot. I couldn't do anything. That one of those hot days. I had the fan on, but it was doing nothing but blowing hot air. There's Mary Berry. She says, I'm here, Mary. Yep. Good morning, Mary Berry. And this hot weather. Oh, my goodness. Well, I thought I'd like to get this Boho journal finished because Rosemary is, oh my goodness, that lady, she just goes from one cool thing to the next. She's doing nature. She's calling it Under the Forest Floor. And it's another Kaboodle. And it has a pocket, kind of a pouch. She made a pouch out of a folder. I don't know exactly how she did it, but it's a pouch. And she's got journals in there. She's got another project that she's done a a roll with. It's not, I don't think it's a stitch roll, it's a scroll. She's calling it a scroll. And then that pouch that she made, which holds the journal and everything, I'm just describing it. You'll have to go to her channel and look at her. Let me see if I can grab her video. Hidden Forest Floor. Oh, it's Hidden Forest Floor Kit. Hold on a minute here. Let me get back into my chat. Live chat, top chat, live chat. There's the link to her July Kaboodle, and I called it the June Kaboodle when I was doing my walk around last night, but it is so cool. So I want to get this done. I really do want to get this finished, and I want to work on my cowgirl one, but I doubt I'll have time. But I've got a good portion of this done. The last thing we did was make a boho paper doll. So fun, so fun. And we made a tag. But before I do all that, let me get out some wax paper. Hi, Allison. Good morning, Allison. Hi, Nashwa. Rhonda said she's going to take her dog for a walk, and I'll be on my phone, so I can't type much. Blanket hello to all. Going to take your dog for a walk while it's still cool. She said she can't type much while she's walking. I know. Let's get this way out of the way. The other day, I was showing those stamps that had that meat tray melted onto it, and we put it in some Murphy's oil soap to see if it would make it easier to clean off. And I don't think it melted it off, but I was playing with some of these the other day, and once you get a hold of it, see, it did not melt it off. It's still on there pretty strong. But once you get a hold of a piece here, it can peel off pretty nice. You have to get a hold of it. And I'm not getting that with my fingers here. I need a towel. I need a towel, and I probably buried it under envelopes and papers. Here we go. Pull one thing out and 20 comes out. So I'm going to check this one out, and I won't pull the others out right now because it's messy. And we'll just let those be in there, and I can use the rest of this for paintbrushes, clean paintbrushes, because they need a cleaning. Boy, that got... I get that on there good. But I should be able to get a hold of it here. What happened was I stored these rubber stamps that I carved. This is Speedy Carved from Speedball. And I stored them on a meat tray. And I put them in a box. And okay, I got a hold of it here. Let me pull up. Let me get up closer and show you. I put them in a box, and the meat tray melted onto the stamp. This side's okay. This side is just ink. That's just ink. But this is a meat tray that melted onto it. I will not use meat trays anymore. But see, I was able to get under that, peel that off there, and I think I can just kind of work this off. And I think being in that daddy van, see, now it's starting to peel off really good. And I think I can just peel it off. What's on here is ink. That's okay. But see, here's, I don't know what, this looks like a O or a D, something. I don't know what this says. But you can see where I carved there, that's just ink. That's ink, and this is ink. But this, you can see where it's covered the whole thing up. I can't stamp with that. But I'm able to pull this off. So I think I can rescue these stamps. I will not use a meat tray ever again. And I have to get, it's stuck right there. So you I kind of have to work with it. I'm not going to pull any more because I want to, it's stuck here. And I can't see what I'm doing. Well, it's stuck onto here, right there. I need better light. Well, I wasn't going to pull, but now I'm pulling at it. Let me sit that down. I can see better. So I think I'm going to be able to clean these off, but I will not use a meat tray for storage anymore. It reacted with whatever's in this stamp, the meat tray, and it might have reacted with anything that it was stored on. I don't know. It kind of scares me to think. You see what happened with these stamps? Just think, we have meat on those trays. Of course, they always put a paper between the meat and the tray, but I don't know. If meat trays can do this to a stamp, what does it do to the meat? Ew. Yeah. It's caught in it gets caught, this was an E here, it's caught in the little leg of an E. Kind of have to work at it to get it cleaned out. So I'm going to be doing that. I think I can clean them up. These are ones that I carved for, I carved these for my Society of Idea Collectors. Yeah, it's caught inside the leg there. Kind of scrape it away is what I need to do. I'm not going to play with this anymore. I'll save it when I'm bored out in my recliner. Sit there and peel that stuff away. Let's get a little hand sanitizer on my towel here and clean my desk. Wash your face. I was doing this the other day and you guys were saying she's spit washing our face. Got a little gunk on my desk here. I thought maybe I would make some boho clusters today. Hi Nashwa and Rhonda and Kimberly. There's Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. It's so good to see you. Good morning. Nina. Hi, Nina. And Allison. Mary, do I hear crickets? Yes, you do. We have crickets out. They're outside on the front porch. I have the front door open. You do hear crickets. I haven't seen them in the house. They're outside. when you get them in the house, then you need to worry. But I haven't seen any crickets in the house. There's Pink Girly. Hi, Pink Girly Lori. Good morning. Nina's here. Angie. Hi, Angie. She said, I just popped in to say hello. I'm going to go back to sleep. I will be back in about 30 minutes. Okay, Angie. Sweet dreams. Brenda D. Good morning, Brenda. Brenda D. She says, hello, Meri and everyone. Allison is here. Mina's here. Kimberly, Lori, Pink Girly, Brenda D. They're all saying good morning out there. Rhonda's walking her dog. I think she's watching, but she can't type too much because she's walking her dog. If anything, styrofoam falls apart in my attic from the heat. Really? Really? I did not know that about styrofoam. Oh my goodness. Well, I know meat trays will melt if you use something like E6000 on it. It will just, because I did that for a project. I forget what I was making, but I used E6000 to glue styrofoam to something. And it just, I came in the next time I looked at it, and the E6000 had just melted the styrofoam. Hi, Hudson. Nancy, Hudson Sailor Nancy, good morning. She says, I'll be lurking. Okay. Thanks for coming in and saying good morning. Well, I had, like I said, I was working on my boho journal. That was the last thing. We got a boho doll made. Well, it was interesting to make her. But she turned out, didn't she? She really did turn out. And we made a tag. Those are the last two things we did. But I thought this morning I'd like to make some clusters. So I still have everything out from my last project here. And so we've got lots of things to work with. Bags of lace. I'm looking for the papers though. They're over here. We're going to make a couple clusters because, well, clusters are fast and easy. And of course, I'm going to have a craft-a-lunch here with papers if I'm not careful. And let's see what I have here. I got the cowgirl journal. I've got baby wipes. Here are some papers. Let's make a few clusters and oh, that's more for the cowboy. Look, we can use this. And these really are for tags, though. I'm looking for stuff. Oh, I wanted to say I got Becky's postcard from Tanya's postcard swap. It's in the other room. I'll have to show it another time. It's in the other room. I swapped with Tanya and Becky and two other gals. And I got Becky's. I haven't got any others yet. I'm looking for all my papers and pictures. I think all my pictures are over here, or some of my pictures. Enough to work with, I think. I got more pictures than that. Those I was going to use for the boho gal. We'll save those for something else. The boho picture. Okay, well, the clusters do not have to have pictures on them, so let's just move this for now, and let's make some boho clusters here. I can start with, this is a painted, this is painted paper canvas that it was an offcut, you know. It was a large sheet of canvas. It was gifted to me a few years ago, and I painted, I don't know what I painted. Let's cut some pieces here and make some tags, some clusters. We won't do that one. We'll save that one for something else. Now, let's save that apart. Okay, so these will be my base. This is a tassel. Alright, so we got those. Let's see. Let's pull this out. We got that. I've got all this thread stuff. This was off of a tassel, a ribbon tassel. I cut it off of the end and it started falling apart. But I have more of it, so more of the tassel, ribbon tassel. Let's see. This came from Rosemary. I've been hoarding. This was a piece of ribbon that Becky sent me, and I've been hoarding it. I've been using it, but I hoard most of it. I think this is pieces from Rosemary here. Fabric pieces. Some beautiful lace. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Here's an inchy that I made. I wish I could find the rest of them. It's of a leather. It's leather with a painted flower and a little bling on it. We'll use that on a cluster. And I've got some fabric there, hanky fabric. Some pieces here. I don't know if I want to use that. Some black. I'm just seeing what I have here that I can use on a cluster. This is some ties. Some more ribbon. I stuffed it all in here the other day. I found a flower that I was taking apart. Here we can continue that. That'll look good on clusters. Lori says she's semi-lurking. Okay, Lori, that's fine. You just lurk away. I know it's early in the morning for you guys. But you know, I like to come in here and art early in the morning. It really does. It's really the best time of the day for me to do art. I'm not sure what this is all about here. I'm trying to get it looks like it's tied in there, glued in there. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe it was two flowers glued together. This is the base, the little plastic piece. Trying to get the different layers of flowers off here. Let's see if I can cut that. Boy, they really made this one good. They made that flower good, let me tell you. This last petal. It was almost like it was two flowers glued together here. Get that center plastic piece out. It's glued on there. There we go. Whew, that was a job. Let's throw that away. So I got some flower petals and some thread and the base for the canvas. I got some ribbon. These are bases, these are petals. Now I just need maybe some lace. Here's a piece of, I think I'll save that. My paper doll over here. Let's use this ribbon. Well, there's quite a bit of it. There's some ribbon. And we got this little piece of ribbon. We can use that. And the rest of this is going to go back in the ribbon and back in the baggie here. Now I just like a couple pieces of paper, and I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that paper that, let's see what I have here. Hold on. I found that if I put things in my lap, then I'll straighten out my knees and things slide off my lap. I'm looking for some papers. Here's some scrap paper. There's a Kleenex box. Piece of paper. Origami paper. I don't want to use my origami papers. I guess I have enough to get started here. Okay. Whew. And let's see, I need my little, I'm going to make some boho clusters is where I'm going with all of this. Rhonda says it's supposed to be hot again where she's at today and then cool down tonight. Mary Berry say, oh, I was out on the other base. Hello, and hello, Paint Girly. Paint Girly said she's semi-lurking. Hudson Sailor came in. Mary Berry says, I honestly thought crickets only sang at night. I did not know they sang in the morning, too. Sometimes I hear them midday here. Let me zoom in just, well, let me zoom in a tiny bit more. I don't know what you guys are seeing because I see real close up in my phone here, but on my tablet, I don't see as much close up. Okay, now these are fabrics that I'm going to use in, these are ones that Rosemary sent. I'm not ready to use those yet. Where's a baggie here? Hold the phone. Let's put these back in. I've got another bag of stuff here. I don't know what happened to it. I got more boho. I know I do. Here's some paper, purple paper. I wanted some more fabric. I've got some text fabric here. Got my cowgirl journal. That's all cowgirl. What's this? All right, hold the phone. I'm turning around to see what happened to my boho stuff. A bunch of stuff I can use for clusters. Here we go. I think this is boho here. All right, I've got it. I've got it. I've got all sorts of stuff. I need to be cleaning out more. Maybe I'll work on that a little today. Can't get outside so much when it's hot. Okay. All right, I'm ready to roll here. See, here's that ribbon that came apart. I don't want to pull at it too much. It's a trim. It's really a pretty trim. I think Annie V sent this to me. But I have to be careful at pulling on this because it can all pull apart. Isn't that pretty? It's nice and thick. I was thinking that would make a pretty tassel in itself. But I have to be careful with it. Let's see what I have in here that I can use. Oh, I got a heart pin. We can use that. I had these out the other day because I got Dee Dee's stickers in here. Yeah, I don't see much that I can. Let's pull these other pins out. Got a butterfly one, a star one, and a star one. We'll use those. Let's put this back in. Oh, I got some owl trim here. These are little owls. And some elephant ones. These are cool. Yeah. I was going to have a giveaway of these a long time ago, and I never got it sent out. That's the way it goes with Meri. We won't even talk about that today. Boy, that pin is in there. Might need my pliers to get that out. Now, got that pushed in there good. It's in a little wrap here. Let's cut off a couple. Let's cut off a length of it here. Put that back in there. Well, I'm not going to fool around with this all morning. There. And let's cut off some of the owls. Where it starts here. Right here. This they got smart and used tape on. Let's cut off some owls. Alright, I think I have enough here. What's going on in chat? Meri, the camera views change from machine to machine. Yeah, from phone to phone. My tablet shows a wider view than my phone does up there. It's really interesting. Rhonda says, I'll bet crickets sing all day. They just can't be heard from the daily noise. Yeah. Sometimes I hear them when I'm sitting out on the front porch. I'll hear them. Mina says, geckos on my porch. No crickets dare chirp because they become gecko food. Don't sing or you'll get eaten. Here's a piece of fabric here that I can use. Looks like I stripped it down for something. That can go on the clusters. Will the AC man have to work in your room to install the vents? I asked that, Kimberly, and he said no. Because I told him, I said, oh, gosh, I'd have to really move because the vent is in front of my desk here. And then the other vent is under the bookcase. So if they have, I think all the vents are installed from the basement. So I think I'll be okay. He said no. Because I asked him, I said, I've got a lot of stuff in there. If it needs to be moved, let me know. And he told me no, so he said they had room, so I'm counting on what he said. I love this elephant trim. All right, so how are we going to do this? I got papers here. I got some more. Let's see what's in here. Here, I've got some of this. This came from me. This came from Hobby Lobby or Walmart. And then I've got some other papers and stuff in here. These are mostly fabrics, I think. And some more of the pictures in there. Some papers. I'm not going to pull everything out, but I got more if I need it. All right. Yeah, I would have a mess if they had to get in here. Oh my goodness. But I think the vents they'll be doing, I'm hoping, from the basement. Cut off a couple of strips of this. One more, maybe. Well, I don't know if I need. I've got an awful lot out here, so Let's just put that up there. So let's start with a base, wherever my bases ran off to. And let's get my little mini attacher, because that's what I use, is my mini attacher. The mini attacher was gifted to me by Laura Vasquez, bless her heart. Well, it's in here. Might have to dump things out to get it. Where did it go off to? Oh, it's already out. It's there. Yay. Yeah. Good news. Put a sign on there that says, keep out. Oh, dear. My boho doll. She really did turn out. I didn't bother doing the back of her too much. This is just paper here. Alright, I wanted to get her out of the way. I got this buttonhole stuff, that button set of 3. Not sure what they were. Easy fit waistband. Let's look at these. 25 cents. I just pulled them from the craft bin at the Goodwill, or not Goodwill, but the, let's pull one of these and see what they are. Oh, it's a ready-made buttonhole. How about that? Got the buttonholes here and the button there for jeans, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Now, we'll keep one out. All right. Let me have a sip of water. Rhonda says, I'm in the long process of cleaning my art room out. I can't take the clutter anymore. My brain is clogged from it, and I don't do anything. Yeah, it can close in on you. I'm getting there with I think I've got most of my boxes inventoried now. Now I'm ready to, I've taken a lot of boxes upstairs, and I'm ready to take the boxes that I've inventoried and put them back in the little closet. And hopefully I can get them back in such an order that I can get, I took them, I had everything in there, but I couldn't move. Couldn't move. I had too much in there. And so I took a lot of it. I determined which boxes had stuff that I needed right away or wanted right away. And I've got a book that I have everything inventoried in, a little composition book. So if I need something, I can go to that book and look. All right, how am I going to start? I'm going to start with a base. Let's start with a, well, this is a fairly long one. And let's take a scrap of this fabric and clip it off here. Now, I don't know how thick I want my clusters, because I don't want them too thick. Let's take a piece of this. I want the floral to show, so I'll be clipping pieces. Let's just take what I want and see, that's what's the use of having that on there if I'm going to cover it up. Okay. And now maybe a flower. And a piece of lace or ribbon. You know, I should put a paper down here so you guys can see better. Yes, there. And all this thread stuff, I've just been using it as I pull out a hunk of it. I don't know about using that because it could pull out. Let's put it over here. Another piece of little. Can you guys see? I'm zoomed in awful close. Here's a piece of napkin. Or is that? No, that's sheer fabric. This I think came from Rosemary. Is this Rosemary's stuff? Mary's talking to herself. That's on double-sided tape. This is Rosemary's. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not going to use that on a cluster though. How about it? Can we put one little elephant there? Let's pull a piece of this out and see what it's like. Let's cut off an elephant. Oh, maybe two, because it got they're holding on to each other's tails. Let's take that off and put this on. We'll save that for another one. And on the underneath. Well, one cooperates and the other doesn't. Let's staple this. How I want it. I don't want to cover up this piece completely. Feel like it needs a Am I zoomed in too much for you guys? I'm working way up here. I need to work right here, so let's move my camera down a little. Move my camera, just tilt it just a bit. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now, I need a something. Charm or a bling or something. I could use that, but it's too big. Let's see what I have. Oh, how about one of these? I've got all of this. Let's cut off the... I was cutting on this. Let's take a piece. I'll take it. put one of these in there, right there. And then we'll call this one done. So I don't want it too thick. I could take a piece of, just a tiny piece of ribbon and put down here. Not ribbon, lace. Put that down in there. And I think I'll call that one done. Let's put this on. Yeah, it's not too hot in here this morning. Yeah, I see you. Thank you, Kimberly. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, everybody. Kimberly says, "Oh Lord, if Meri ever loses that composition book." I tell you, I've gone on searches for it a couple times. I usually keep it in by my recliner, though. It's, I like it because it's kind of a working book. If I take something out, and as I've been organizing my boxes, I'll combine some boxes, so it's not just a nice, neat list. It's a working list. So it's a list, but ooh, oh, I got a lot there. Oh, come on. There. Yeah, if I ever lose it, I'll be crying. All right, we're just gonna let that set. Another towel here. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hi, Ann. Did I say good morning, Ann? I don't get these people, but I think they only come in here because they can. They just, they're looking for places that will let them in, and they go to places that, and I just have this thing. I don't want to shut out my non-subscribers. But I'll tell you, if YouTube doesn't take care of it in the next couple months, I might go to subscriber only. Because this is just ridiculous. Clean up on aisle 5. That's what they said. That's what Keisha says. Pardon me while I do clean up on aisle 5. Get rid of the trash. Thank you, Anne. You know, we're adults here. Most of us, except for the trolls. So here's one done. I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. And we can handle most of the crap, but you know, it becomes harassment. It becomes harassment. And you know, what gets me, if you and I were doing something harassing, YouTube would be on us in a flash. And, you know, we would get our channels taken away or whatever. And then there's people like this who come in that YouTube just seems to... I complain about it. Every chance I get, I complain about it. And I hate to say this, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was somebody in YouTube doing this. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. I don't know, you know, I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me. Just saying. I don't want to cover that up too much. Put it this way. Just saying it wouldn't surprise me. Let's put a piece of lace under that. I wonder if I can flip one of these around, twist it so it goes like that. Now I got glossy accent on my thumb, so it's sticking to me. Let's staple this. Yeah, could be, Mina. Mina says maybe they work for Putin. It could be. We don't know who they work for. That kind of covers everything up there. Maybe another flower. Well, it's harassment, pure and simple harassment. And YouTube should be taking care of that. I'm being harassed. YouTube, where are you at? Would you like to speak to the manager? Tara said. Meri says, no. Tara says, would you like to speak to the manager? Yes. Seems like they could have resolved it by now. That's what I think. I'm getting a little impatient with it. And as much as I don't want to block out my non-subscribers, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't do anything about it now. And I don't know if I can put subscriber only from my mobile. That's the thing. I don't know if I can do that from mobile. This is made in China. Made in Korea. Made in Korea. Let's take that off. Can you guys see that star pin there? I think I'll put that on. I don't know how sharp it is to go through. Let's see if I can get it in there. No, it's going through. It has to come through this way. There. Now I need to put this little thing back on the end. There. I kind of like that. Little star on it. I don't know how much you guys can see of the star with the light reflecting. Now there's that one. I'm just going to leave it like that. And we'll put it in like that. I don't want to make them too bulky. So I got 2 done. Let's see what else we have here. I got the owls. Let's do something with the owls. Cute little family of owls. A mama and a papa and 2 babies. And maybe we'll use this as a base. As a, not the base, but the, I think this came from Rosemary. The strip here. We'll use it on cluster. And we can have a, have one of these peeking out that on the edge here that I cut. Let's trim it off. Peeking out. That way, just kind of peeking out. And we need a base. I don't want to lose the face of this one owl, so I don't want to put him up too high. Let's staple it here. And I've been using the flowers. Let's go for the flower again. Thought I had a teeny one. A smaller one. Guess I don't. I got all this thread in the... I'm going to pull it off. I don't think I've been in this set this morning. Let's see what I have in here. Oh, these are what I was using for my... Mary's talking to herself. Got some more of that. Got some more of this. Got some red. Lace. Got some hearts. Lace. Aw. Got a stamp. Okay. What else is in here? I don't know what these are. Treasure chest. They're just like little O's or something. Lace. I'm zoomed way in so you guys couldn't see everything I was doing there. Let's take a bit. I'd like to have something up at the top, and what I have here is, I don't know, I could put a heart dangling off of this. Let's cut this one off. We'll use it on something. And see if I can't dangle this up here. I don't know if I can. Probably have to stitch it. I don't think the stapler will. Oh, it might. I think I'm out of staples. Am I out of staples? No, I got a few in there. While I have it open, let's put some in. Hold the phone. It's just all a part of arting. You gotta keep your stapler refilled. I'll find the box of them here. That's a new box of them. It's my eyelet. Here we go. No, that's not them. Well, it'll be the last thing I pull out. We might do some things with these eyelets. Let's keep that out. Owls, Mina says. Allison says, I see you are meeting lovely Nettie today, and say hello to her for me. Are you meeting her in person? Is Nettie down in Florida? Nettie's gone to Wisconsin, I know that. Let's pull a couple of these little pieces out so I won't have to deal with it. There we go. Put that back so I don't lose it. Becky, good morning, Becky. Becky says, I went to Joann Fabrics the day before yesterday. Hi, Dixie Doodles. Did I say good morning? Nettie has been to my small town too, Dixie says. Kathy D says, Aunt Beck, could you get me a cup? But well, Becky must have come up earlier, come around here earlier. Now I can read chat. I went and got my glasses, she says. Becky. Yeah, I'll tell you that, you know. Let's put these in here. All right, let's see. I want to see if I can't staple right in between. Whoops, that wasn't the one I was using though, was it? Did I cut one off? Here, I didn't cut it off. Put that out of my way. Even with these clusters, I get so much on my desk, it starts to close in on me. I want to staple right in between here, and I'm not sure my stapler will do it. I might have to stitch this on. Well, it goes in there, but it falls out. So, she said, Penelope, where did you go off to? Oh, she's right here. Let's see if I can grab a needle here. Those are fairly long. That's too thick. Let's get the needle book out. This needle book came from Ruth. She made this for me. She says, now Meri, I want you to use it. So I have been putting needles in here. Let's grab one of these. Let's see if it'll go through the canvas paper. Yeah, it goes through. So now I need some thread. Let's put my needle there for a minute. I wonder if I can use a piece of this thread that's annoying me. Let's cut a piece of it off. Now let's thread the needle. These needles have fairly big eyes, so I can see to thread them. All right, we want to put that right in here. Let's go through this piece too if I can. Come on. There. And I'm going to tie a knot here on the back. Come on. Well, we'll do it this way. Let's just go in and out again. This is canvas paper, and that I'm using as the base. This is a paper, but it's canvas. It was sent to me. I'm trying to remember her name. She sent me a whole big pad of it. I think her name was Sherry. Can't remember her name. She gifted me a whole pad of canvas paper. My scissors. Okay, I got a knot on the back. So now I want to take and stitch this little heart chain on here. Becky, are you in here? Are you going to stream tonight? When is your next stream? Are you on vacation this week? Are you taking a break or are you streaming tonight? Becky says, the fabric I bought was in 2 pieces I have been eyeing for a while. A red woven with a forest theme in white, and other pieces is white with a little green houses and cats. Yeah, Mina said use a normal stapler or stitch it on, and I went for the stitching, Mina. Becky says good morning to you all. Nina says sounds wonderful. Now I need to hit Joann's too to see if I can find some good stuff. I was thinking today might be a good day to go shopping, except for the plumber's coming, and I guess my brother can handle the plumber. My brother's hard of hearing, and people don't always, he doesn't always communicate good with people, so I like to be here. So maybe I'll skip shopping today and go tomorrow. Tanya and Lisa are taking a little break from streaming on Thursdays, Tuesday and Thursdays. So tomorrow might be a good day. But my brother might want to go grocery shopping tomorrow. We'll see. But I would love to go to Grand Island, go to Joann's. Wonder if I can pull him out over that a little. No, he's going to have to go on top. That works though. I think I got that on there pretty good. Let's knot it and tie it off and see what happens. Well, this makes kind of nice stitching thread. I'll have to unwind all of that and put it on a cardboard. This thread came from this massive thread. Put that back there. Well, no, let's put it back in my needle case. I should not be giving Penelope all those needles. She eats them. She says, but Mary, they're yummy. All right. I'm pretty happy with that so far. Now, I need a little something up here. And I don't know if I want to go for another flower. The flowers are kind of big. But boho is kind of big. Maybe if I double it up a little. Like that. And staple it on. There. Ah, I kind of like it. Now, maybe if I put this heart up here. Yeah, that works. There's my glossy accent. I put it back. So today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and Dee Dee will be coming on. She was so good to come into Becky's chat the other day and let us know that she wasn't going to be streaming. Was that last Wednesday? Is that when the air conditioner went out? Something happened. I can't remember what it was that happened that I couldn't stream that day. I said I'll stream, and then I didn't get it done. So there's another one here. I'm going to let this dry. We'll put it up here and let it dry. So that's 3 that I've made. Let's go on and do another one here. They're all going to have this green canvas base because that's what I have. That's what I have. I don't know if we should put that button on there. That's pretty thick. That could be a base in itself. Can't see much. Now, let's go back to these. And let's try some eyelets. Let's try some eyelets. I'm feeling like some eyelets. But let's see. What do I want to put on there if I want to put eyelets on? Mary's thinking. She's got so much out here. Can't find my stuff. That I pulled out. I was looking for my elephants. I've got the owls. What happened to my elephants? Did they fall on the floor? I'd zoom out a little so you guys could see, but then you couldn't see what I was doing with the cluster. Oh, my elephants disappeared. Did they fall on the floor? I don't see them down there. There's a tassel. And Rosemary's pendant. I lost the elephants. Well, I guess they don't want to be made, do they? What happened to the elephants? Huh. Here they are. Let's do another elephant one. I think they're cute. We could almost do 3 of them. Three's a little much, though. I'll do 2. Cut his tail. Cut the tail or the nose. And I'm going to leave room up here. So let's just kind of staple it there. And what do I want? One of these crazies. I like this because it's sheer and it doesn't cover up the elephants so much. So let's get a piece of this. And we'll just let it hang. Now, I don't know, maybe a bow would be better. Let's put a bow up here, and let's put another flower. Oh dear. I think if I put anything else on there, it'll be too much, and it will take away from the elephant. So I think I'll leave this one the way it is. Yep. So we'll call that one done. So I got 4. Let's see what else I have here. I should be running out of base. I thought I had some more though. Base papers. I lose things on here with all this stuff out here. I start losing stuff. It just gets crowded in here. I'm looking for another base. I thought I had more. I don't see them on the desk here though. So let's use, I guess I only had 4. Let's use a piece of this. It's kind of wide. I could cut it down. I could almost cut that in half. Let's cut a strip of it. Let's cut half of this. Cut it there. Cut this in half. This is canvas paper. I painted something a long time ago. Don't even remember what it was. Probably for an art journal cover. That's what I was using it for. There. Now, this is cactus. It's almost too wide. I'm looking. I almost got too much on my desk. Go back to these, but I have to sew those on. So I'm going to forego those. It's like an eyelet here. Let's put it back in the bag. I haven't decided what I want to do with the eyelets yet. Sometimes I just have to rummage around, see what I want to do next. I've got some of this lace. That's pretty. That would work well with the owls. Shall we do another owl one? This says giveaway. I must have won this in a giveaway. Probably from Keisha. Can't find the opening to it. Once it's out, though, I'm not putting it back. I'll save that for something. It's a pretty little lace. Let's just cut a chunk of it off. It can almost come down a little. Uh-oh, I buried my stapler. I buried it. Thank you, Laura, for this mini attacher. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. We could go for a couple of these up here. Or we could go for another big flower. Use up these flowers. I want to cover up let's fold it in half. Now that worked. Now it needs a bling. Hardly see that bling. I wonder if I put a little piece of lace under it. Where are my scissors? Like that. It'll show up better. And I think that's all I'll do to that because, well, I might dovetail this. There. All right. There. And we'll just let that dry. I don't need a whole lot of clusters from here. I think I got 5 of them. I think I'll stop. 5 is a lot of clusters for this little boho journal. What happened to my needle? Put another one in there. All right. So, we still have a flower and this, and we got all sorts of stuff left. Let's make a tag or 2 with a picture. So let's make a smaller tag, maybe out of this Kleenex box. It's already shaped like a tag almost. It's pretty big though. Now, let's see what I have. I need something that will show up. Need some lace under that, maybe. I said lace and this fell. I said, I'm here, I'm here. I got this silky ribbon. Let's start here. And we need a flatter piece of lace. Let's see what I have here. This is pretty. Put that there. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's cut a piece off of this lace. We want the flower on there. We want the picture on here. What did I have under that? I had that ribbon. What happened to that? It's here. Guess I'm gonna have to do this a little at a time. I keep burying stuff. I'm just going to attach it up here with the mini attacher if I can get it to lay straight. And I have a bunch of these bezels. It doesn't show up very good on that phone. Let's put figure out how I want the ribbon to show. I'm not sure. Up at the top? Maybe way up at the top. As a holder. And what happened to my flower? in there. She can come down lower. Let's put this on just like that. And I'm going to staple this because the flower will cover it up mostly. And the picture my lace is floating around here. Let's staple it in the center too, because the picture will cover it up. Alright. And let's snip here. And snip there. I'm wondering, I'm thinking eyelets here. Will my eyelet setter fit in there? My eyelet setter is all twisted up in lights. I'll tell you, I get to working here and things just pile up on each other. I want to see if my eyelet setter will, I might have to. Yeah, it will. If I come in this way. It won't down there. Let's oh, my double-sided tape. Hold the phone. I'm always moving stuff around. I can't ever find anything. I guess I'm not going to use the tape this morning. I just need a snip here. Hold on. I got a little piece of that. I'm going to have to find a special spot for double-sided tape because it keeps disappearing on me. I thought I had it put on my cart here, but it's not here this morning. I haven't been in here for a while, so this is that duct tape. I just want to hold this down while I'm working on it. Should I zoom out a little now? Because I feel like I'm crowding in here. Hold on, let me zoom out just a little. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. Let's snip this ribbon. Like that. A little staple there. I'll put that on there. Right about here. Then I need my, now we'll just use my awl. I want to try putting a couple eyelets in here. one there, and one right about here. And we'll put this, I think, up at the top. We'll see. And my eyelets are just what was in this bag. I got it, everything, all the eyelets and the setter at the thrift store for 50 cents. I've got white one sticking on my finger. Is there another white one? A silver one. There's another white one there. It's yellow. Hold on, I'll get it. Like reaching in with those, you see those games where you use the tongs to reach in and get a gift. There we go. 2 white ones. Yeah, my hole's not big enough. Where's my ball? Setter. Yeah. And I'm hoping this will flatten them out. It did pretty good. And the other one. I have to keep track of my time because Dee Dee comes on at 7:30 my time, 8:30 Central. Sometimes I get lost in what I'm doing, as you guys well know. Let's look at chat. Becky says, Rhonda is a math teacher at USC. I also want Robin and the girls to come over for a sewing day here. I don't want to go play in the clay. I do want to go play in the clay at some point this summer. Becky showed a video of her sister Robin, who makes pottery, and she was throwing a pot on the wheel the other day. No, she wasn't throwing the pot. She was putting handles on the pottery that she made. Let's see, let me go up here to the top of chat to see where they're talking about it. Oh, before I go, Becky said, thanks for visiting her studio. Did Becky tell us if she was going to stream tonight? Did I miss that? Oh, Carol. Hi, Carol, the Magical Touch. Good morning. Meri, I ordered the mini attacher and refills. Looking forward to trying it. But I want to keep my cleaning for a while. Yeah, I get it, Mary Berry. I'm looking to see, did Becky, let's see. Did Becky say if she was going to stream tonight. Oh, did he come in again? That crappy old guy. Harassment! Harassment! YouTube, they're harassing me! YouTube, do something about the harassment. Becky, did she leave? Oh, there she says, I'm streaming tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, Becky. Yay! Thank you, Becky. I'm reading all Becky's comments. Becky said, I sent an order into Amazon for wish list items with my YouTube money. So I will have a haul in the next few days. Ooh, can't wait to see that, Becky. Meri, oh, this is where Mary Berry said she ordered the mini attacher. Mina says, Becky, do we need to show up with any particular supplies? Becky says, I was going to take a break, but all these wonderful opportunities keep showing up. Becky says, good morning. Becky says, but the fabric I bought was in 2 pieces. I saw that. Oh, here was way up at the top. She said she was planning to stream at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You best stay put, Meri. I was talking about going shopping, and Mary Berry said you best stay put. Becky said just a pencil and a ruler and a paper tonight. We are going to draw up the pattern tonight. Oh, okay. So we're going to be doing a pattern tonight. At the AP reading in Kansas City, they have a candy table, and she couldn't resist organizing it. It became a thing, and the other teacher were developing patterns. I'm just getting snippets of Becky's chat there. But it sounds like Becky's going to be streaming tonight. We're going to be working on patterns. I feel like this needs something more. I'm not sure what. Does it need anything more? Oh, maybe this. Maybe this little inchy. This is a leather inchy that I made a long time ago. Would that work there? Right there? Or down here? Down here. Down there covers it up. I think I'll put it right here. It's kind of different. And we're just going to staple it on. Just like that. Yeah, it needs some little flowers or something. Needs a little something else. Maybe this. Just a snippet of that. Oh, it covers up that. Oh, we'll put it on the underneath, maybe? No? Let's take it down there. Well, I'm either going to have to cover that up or leave this off. Put it right there. I don't know if I can get it there with my stapler. There we go. I think I'll leave it just like that. So we did a tag. What else should we do here? I don't know what I did with my double-sided tape. That annoys me. Did I put it in my basket down here? Let's see if I can find my tape. Well, I got the whiter stuff. I can cut that. I'll use that because I don't want to go hunting for it. I'll have to get it out. We'll just use what I have. What I'm thinking is that I want to mat some of these pictures. They're so pretty. Let's see. I'm done with the eyelets. I think I'll put that away, get it off my desk. I keep my eyelet and my attacher in the same bag with my eyelet punch, in the same bag with my mini attacher. And it hangs off my cart here. Okay. Let's use a, oh, this will make a nice tag. I think this is part of that manila folder. Let's mat a couple of these pictures. So we're going to use that. And I have a purple paper here. Almost too dark. Maybe that on the purple one. I'm seeing if I had a smaller one. It doesn't look like it. So I'm going to mat those two on these. Let's set that somewhere. Don't want to lose that. Oh, I do. I have that one. We'll mat that one. And let's use some of these papers that Rosemary sent. Orange. Let's mat some of these. These would go good on there. These brownish colored ones. Off. This one's so pretty. Maybe I can squeeze one more on there. Put her down here. Her there. Deciding which one I want. Okay. Now let's just take the rest of this stuff and use these and this and this. And let's put my laces away because they're getting in my way. We're done with the trims. Put this stuff in the bag for now. Get it all. Oh, and there's my tape. There's my tape. Yay. Hold the phone here. I'm putting stuff in the bag. Oh, what did Becky do? What did I do? Did I get Becky? Oh no. Oh no. Did I get Becky? It was an accident. I unhit her. Becky, I'm so sorry. I delete her messages. Boy, I really bummed her out, didn't I? Becky, I'm so sorry. There she is. Cynthia M. She's not familiar to me, Becky. Becky, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to delete your messages. Boy, I don't know. Are they coming back? Your other messages coming back? I unhit her. I just have so much. I don't see on mine where I can unhide all those messages. Let me go out and come back in here. No, all of her messages are still hidden. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Becky. Becky, forgive me. Becky's got to forgive me for an awful lot. I just don't have room on my desk, and it's crowding things out. Here's another colored one. I might do that one. I cut these base papers, and here are trims. Owl here. Look at ribbons. Give this back to Penelope. She likes to wear this lace fringe. These are pictures. Fabrics. That there. If I don't take a minute and clean this stuff up, then I'm in trouble. I still need another bag for all that trim. All right. I'm still cleaning up. What I want to do is map these pictures. A picture and a picture. Okay. I can breathe. Okay. Let's get my trimmer out. And let's start with the smaller pieces here. These. And then we'll come back to this. There's my little flower. I was looking for a small flower. Becky says, I hate it when it looks like I should know someone because they know so many people and then it's a selling page or a hacker. Yeah. I know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I would wait, maybe see her in somebody's chat or something. And find out how she's chatting. If she's a real person or a troll. All right, we're going to do that one there. And I think I'm going to put this one here, but I'm going to cut it down a little. So it's all bent there anyway. I'd like to get this boho journal finished this month. Today's the 22nd. I still have some time. It'd be nice to actually finish a Kaboodle in the month that was started. Okay. Now, I guess I actually like this one on here better. Let's cut the corner off here. All right, I got 3 of them there. Let's get rid of my scrap. I guess I could just make a cluster out of this, couldn't I? We might do that later. See what else I get here for scraps. Okay, now let's go to the larger. This one will be a little bit harder for me. Let's see if I make these. I think if I cut it, this way, I'll have enough room for all of them. Let's trim this off here. Get rid of that. These are all shorter here than this one's the longest one. So, if I cut it right about here, I believe. That's at 3 inches. That should work. That must not been one I was going to use. What happened to them? That's a smaller piece. These are shorter. I'm just kind of doing this by eyeballing it. I'm not really measuring. I'm just going to kind of just seeing what fits and what doesn't. And then I think I can just put her there. So those are done. Now, let's see if I can do these this way. I might be able to get... No, she's not going to quite fit. She's too tall. I'll save her for another day. That's kind of a wide mat, but I like that. And then let's do this one. Just a little bit more. And then I got this little one. All right. I'm liking those. Poor Becky, I put her in timeout. All that information that she gave us up above. Hi, Dee Dee. There's Dee Dee. Dee Dee comes on in about 40 minutes. All that information above, Becky, I don't see where those, when I unhid you, I don't see all those deleted messages coming back. So if you said good morning to Becky up above, you might have to say good morning to her again. Dee Dee, I put Becky, I hid her. I hid Becky. Man, I really did it to her. I had to make her a mod again, too. Yeah, most of the stuff Becky says most of the stuff, calls that come on her phone now are scams. Yeah, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb just because I don't want to deal with all that crap. All right, here comes the boring part. Sorry if I bore you by doing this, but I want to get my boho journal done. So we're just going to... We're matting pictures for it. Yeah. Dee Dee says she takes no calls that she doesn't recognize. And then I block and delete the caller. Well, scrap. All these little scraps pile up on me. So we made some clusters this morning. I made clusters and let's move this over a tiny bit. And I made a tag. And now I'm mounting pictures for this boho journal. So I have a good chance of getting this all done. This month even. And if you have not seen Rosemary's Kaboodle for July, hold it. There's the link to it. It's called Under the Forest Floor, or Hidden Under the Forest Floor, or something like that. and it's all nature related. And then she's got another project that she's selling, which is a scroll, and she's made these wonderful dolls. She said they're not fairies. I think they're nature dolls. They're really cool. And she's made these fabric mushrooms. Cool schools that she's doing for July. So I would love to get my June Kaboodle done. And I'm still working on the cowgirl. The cowgirl one is over here to my right. And I'm still working on the steampunk, and I'm still working on the I'm still working on a lot. I'll just put that well, it's a little off. I could trim this side down a little. I'm not going to take it off. I have a tendency to offset them a little. Good morning, Roy. Happy hump day to you, Roy. And a wonderful good day to all you Atelier-ettes, Roy says. He's been very busy. All good. Leaving a little time for YouTube. I'll tell you, in this heat, I haven't wanted to do much. I did get out and weed in the half of the garden yesterday. And I need to get out there today, and I need to weed the onions. I was watching, I don't know if you guys watch the Michigan Gardener, M.I. Gardener, Michigan Gardener. But he was showing where if you don't weed your onions, you aren't going to get big round onions. And I need to show that to my brother, because he thinks that by planting them more shallow, he's going to get big ones. And I go, no, you got to keep them weeded. He doesn't like to weed. He leaves that up to sister to weed. My dad, oh my goodness. My dad used to grow onions. Oh my goodness. He'd have onions every place. My dad was a gardener. He loved his tomatoes. He loved sweet corn. He grew okra. My dad was a gardener. Got all these little strings and stuff here. Greedy squirrels keep emptying them. What did greedy squirrels keep emptying? Throwing trash away. Mary's a meanie. Yeah. Meri was not too nice to Becky this morning. Meri really zapped Becky a good one. I think I was trying to report that troll, and I reported Becky instead. My fat fingered it. Oh, Roy, you watch the Michigan Gardener? I do too. I like him a lot. The Michigan Gardener. He was showing how he weeded his onions yesterday. And I go, okay, I got to get out there and weed the onions. I weeded half. I got out there. My brother and my nephew went fishing yesterday, so they left at 5:30. And I ran out there and made sure that my brother left the key to the door to the garage so that I could get in the garage to get the hoe. And I thought, well, I'm up. I might as well work in the garden. So I got out there while it was still cool yesterday. And I really went to it. But as I was showing my yard walk last evening, I noticed a lot. I missed a lot. Those morning glories, I think they grow in 2 hours or something. So I want to get out there and chop some more of those morning glories down this morning. And I want to weed the onions. And I don't know, my wildflowers, I think there's a weed here that crowds everything out. I think what I think is flowers is really weeds. And I don't, you know, I'm really kind of disappointed. We'll see what happens with that wildflower garden. I'm just going to leave it for a while. I did that last year too, and those weeds took over. They're a weed that has just a little tiny something at the top. And they crowd everything out. I don't know what they are. And I haven't been getting anything to grow since they've been in there. And that happened to me last year. And then I tried to put some mums in, and it was in August, and the mums just couldn't survive the August heat here. Dee Dee says, Becky, we have a squirrel that gets on our bird feeder and spins like a circus ride. Oh dear. Becky's got to go feed her birds. Oh yeah, that Tunisian crochet project that Becky's doing. My block, I showed it the other day. It did not take a very good photo. It's in the other room, or I'd go get it. Yeah, I enjoyed that too. Tunisian crochet has a tendency though to roll. I blocked mine, but I might have to block it some more. But if it starts to roll up on you, it has a and knitting will do that too. Especially if you do a small project, it has a tendency to kind of curl. And, you know, like a knit, anything knit will kind of, when you cut it, will kind of roll up on you. But if you put it into a project, like a Afghan or a pillow block or whatever, edge it with a crochet, a single or double crochet. Mina says, I have a squirrel that keeps trying to get in the house. He waits by the door. He and Mickey chirp at each other at the windows. I wonder what Mickey has been conveying. It's weird but funny. Is Mickey your cat? Mina says, I wonder if somebody hand-raised the squirrel. Could be. Greedy squirrels keep emptying the bird feeders. Becky says. Mickey, Mickey, M or N? Mickey is my cat. Mickey with the M. Or is it Mikey? I said Mickey. It could be Mikey with the long eye. All right, we're down to the last couple here. Last 3 or 4. This one's a purple paper, so it's a little darker here. Yep, that's my goal for today and I think we got some okra coming up, but the problem that I'm having is we planted that okra right by the edge, and the grass is kind of reaching over into it. We planted it by the edge of the garden where the lawn and the grass is just taken over. But I think the okra will grow taller. Okra is of the same family as hollyhocks are, and it will grow tall, and then I'll weed because I don't want to weed and pull out the okra, because I have trouble identifying the young okra. So my thought is I'll wait until the weeds till the ochre goes taller. But I'm going to tackle the onions today, and maybe around the beans a little. And my beets, my poor beets. I put them in those cups, and now I can't get the cups out of the ground. I used plastic ones. I should have used paper ones. So I don't know how my beets are going to turn out. I might try to weed some of those. I got to get out there first thing, first light. Dee Dee, while you're streaming, I'm going to be weeding. Because if I don't get out there while it's cool, I won't get out there. I think my chat is giving me issues here. One more. One more. What's happening here? Hi, Sherry. Dee Dee's going to show a ribbon haul today, and she doesn't know what else. So she said, "No problem, Meri. I like to watch your replays, Dee Dee, but I want to get watching you guys again. I kind of have." I mean, and it's not just any one person. I've kind of slacked off on watching my videos. Get involved in other stuff. Becky says, when I had a feeder on a shepherd's pole, we greased it with Vaseline, and we would watch them slide down and then go across the grass on their bellies trying to get the Vaseline off. Becky says she has laundry to do today. All right, so we mounted these pictures. Here's my Boho doll, if you guys haven't seen my Boho doll. I really am liking her. She's a little tall. And we did clusters this morning. I think this was one of the first ones I did with the elephant trim. And let's get that paper out again here so you can see this stuff better. Clusters. My Boho doll. Pictures. And more clusters here. Let's get them out. Here's a tag. I did a tag. And cluster. And clusters. And two more here. Clusters. And clusters. So, I got all of that in my... Oh, I certainly have enough boho here. Need to get to my... Here's my... Here's my... Oh, I made this tag the other day. And here's the journal. Now I can put some of these pictures. I started putting pictures in here. Should we put one on the outside here? I like her there. And where's that tag I made? Here. Tag could go inside here. Should really go up a little higher though. I might have to put a belly band. Let's put this one here. Now this is not a writing journal. This is a look, I call these show and tell, look and see journals. This isn't anything I'm going to journal in. No, going to be stubborn today, aren't you? Come on, you were doing so good on the pictures. There you go. Yeah. Let's try it on the other end. All right, we're going to put her right in here. And I'm going to hold that for a bit. See, some of these I don't want to put, I put some stickers on there. Let's see. I could put some trim or something on there. We'll come back to these that I've already put pictures on. I have some pages I haven't put anything in yet. Oh, this one works good here. Let's do this one. Dee Dee comes on in about 20 minutes. Dee Dee Willingham. Inky Well. Hi, Sherry Van. Did Journey come in? Hi, Journey. Hi, Angie. Angie Brown. Sherry Van, Journey. Becky says, Scott still says he wants to move out of state when he retires. My friend that I made, my skin and bones friend that I made here in Harvard, she knows some people here, and she knows some ladies that get together on Monday mornings, and not early Monday, around 10, I think, at the co-op. So we walked down there. Last Monday morning, and I met some more ladies. It's nice to get to know people around here. It's nice to get to know people. Oh, I think she works, but maybe this one works. And then I'm at the end here. So let's put her over here. So that was nice. And then on Tuesday afternoons, there's another group that I kind of knew about this group when I first moved here. They do quilting. And I'm not a quilter, so I really didn't participate. But one of the ladies at that Monday meeting said, well, you should come and quilt with us. I'm going, well, maybe I can bring my Tunisian crochet. I was telling about Becky's crochet project. Journey, you should see the aqua manos that she has made. Pictures that look like animals. Who are we talking about? I brought it home and washed it off, all the dust off, and you can actually see what looks like grasses. Journey, I'll let Robin know you had left a question. Sherry said, moving is not fun. The upside is I have a wonderful craft room. Oh, Sherry, that's cool. It's an old formal living room. Oh, cool. Sherry, that's neat. No, moving is not fun. I'll agree with that. I've had enough of moving in my life. But I imagine I still have a couple moves to go yet. Oh, you know, I was going to trim that down a little. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. It's not too bad here. Kind of blends in. And this one, I'm going to put, I think I'll put it on this side this time. Let that butterfly show. Becky said, yeah, my craft space is in our formal living room. Who needs one of those anyway? Yeah. Well, we've got a living room and a dining room, and my brother, we've got this oak table in the dining room, but my brother uses it as his desk. I can't blame him for that. He's got all his important stuff out on it. I've got boxes out there that I need to get out. Okay, I think I'm done putting pictures in here. I might put one on the back page. What do I want to put? Her. Yeah. I want my bug to stay. I'm going to put her here. And we could put one on the back here. We'll put this one on the front. See, I'm going to bling it all up here, too. I might put some clusters in. But I'm only putting one picture on a double spread. Now, do I want her here or here? I think I like her here, and we'll put another one on this one. Dayton, Tennessee. Andrew says, Mary, I'm here working. I've had 2 days to work on things, and then the box goes out to Keisha's. Keisha should be sending an invoice here pretty soon. Keisha's busy doing, and I'm going to have a pretty big, I've got my Tier 4 journal kit coming. I think I won a vintage box, and I won a... Mary is the person who says, but too many people win with that wheel consistently, and I'm guilty of it. I don't have anything to do with it. I won the vintage box, and I won the nature box from, and I got my Tier 4 journal kit coming. I keep telling Keisha that wheel keeps picking the same people, so she did the vintage one, and I won one from the vintage. And I would gift some, but she won't let us gift unless we buy 2, and I'm going, whoa. Yeah, I think I like this. Becky says, I go online and see what art and fabric stores are near where he is eyeing. Can't move there if my fabric store is 100 miles away. That's important to Becky. Journey says, Angie, you stay busy with making beautiful art. That's important to have a fabric store close to Becky. Uh-oh, it says, Becky, the only store in Dayton is a Walmart. Oh. Chattanooga has a Hobby Lobby. I knew that was coming from Becky. Walmart. I guess Dayton's out of the running, huh, Becky? Or you might be doing some long trips. I know what that's like because, you know, there's no stores around the corner here for me to go spend my money. All right, so I got pictures on all of these. This is the front cover. First layout, second layout. This page I'm going to call done. I might put a word or something in there. And then the last page and that. Now I have this tag. Some of these scraps off my desk. This tag, let's put it here. Yes, gonna get that. That tag goes there. This one, I have another tag here. It really is a smaller tag. It needs a belly band or something. I know Rosemary did some belly bands. I need another longer tag. And this, that won't work there because that has to close. This pocket here, I had to cut it because I put my journal on the inside here and I meant it to go over here, but I goofed and put it in here, so I had to cut this pocket down. My doll, I got to put my doll in there. I guess she'll go here. She'll stick out a little, but that's okay. And then I've got clusters. My clusters are... I could put my clusters here. Let's just staple it on. Let's mini attach this cluster here. I got the little elephant one here. There. And maybe not there. I don't know what I'm going to put there. Maybe make another tag. Let's put... maybe this one with the pin. No, the pin should go over here. I got a... can't see it very well. It's a star here. It's a pin. What do you call those? What has the piece that you put in? It's not a corsage pin. I forget what you call these things. Angie says, Becky, don't move to Rockwood, Tennessee. Nothing here but the Walmart. Scott has been wanting to see his brother's cabin on the mountains out there. Ooh, that sounds fun, Becky, though. A trip would be fun. I'm going to put this cluster right here. First one didn't go in very well. This is laying flat. The second one stapled my first one down flat. I don't know if I can get that out. I might have to put something over that. Let's see what I have here. A little something, something. Put a little piece of fabric over it. And Mary's going on a search. I put all my, got a tea bag thing here. That might work there. I'll find something to put on the tea bag. Louisiana tea. Corner's torn off of it. Let's cut that thread. Put a little piece on there. What happened to my, I guess I put them away. We'll cut one off. Here. We'll put one of these on there. Stan's blowing stuff around here. Alright, I'm going to do that with tape. I don't know if it's going to hold it. Where's my tape? This, that looks gold on my tablet. This looks really gold here. Background, it's really kind of an orange gold. It's not a bright gold. This looks pretty true in here, but this looks like a bright yellow gold. It's really more of an orangey gold. So the colors on my tablet, I don't know how it's looking to you guys, but the colors on my tablet are not true colors. Mina says, I have to go. I'll watch the rest later today. Well, we're about done anyway, Becky. I'm just, Mina, it's 7:25. Dee Dee's gonna come on. Just let me finish putting this stuff in here. I'm gonna try putting this bling on with a piece of tape. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I might use glossy. Well, no. I don't want to make the mess in my journal right now. I'm going to try putting this on with tape. I don't know if it's going to hold it. Have a great day, Mina, Journey says, and I agree. Have a blessed day. Now I'm going to have to put the tape on here. It's being stubborn. There. We'll see if that holds. And a couple more clusters in here. What's my other clusters? I've got this one. Let's put this one here. Whoops, it goes this. Oh, it needs to go this way. Let's put it like this. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but for now we're just going to put this right here. I'm going to let that hang. I think I'll save that. We'll save these. And I've got this one. I've got this one. Put that one there. We're going to save the clusters and the tag. We'll put the tag right there for now, but I think I'm going to make a belly band and put here, or maybe another little pocket. And my goodness, I got stuff. I'll get this one finished. It needs more on the back here. I'm going to do more on the back. So there we go. Let me put this stuff out here, like so. And maybe some pictures, boho pictures in here that I mounted today. For my thumbnail. And you know what I should do though is just open it up to here. Open it up and let it go like that for my thumbnail. And I need to zoom out a little. I want to thank you all for coming in today. Whoops. Hard to get a good picture of this. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. And Becky, I apologize for for the mistreatment I gave you earlier this morning. It was certainly an accident. I was trying to get the troll and I got Becky. Oh, have you received my postcard yet, Becky? Have you? I sent my postcards last Tuesday, and I haven't heard if anybody sent them. I got your postcard, Becky. I'll show it tomorrow morning. Oh, well, Angie, that's quite all right. You get some rest. Turn that tag into a bobby pin. Oh, I could do that. That's a great idea, Becky. I will do that. Hi, Allison. Welcome to, and Roseanne, did I see Roseanne up there? Hi, Roseanne Dahan? I'm pronouncing your last name wrong. Thanks you for dropping in. Thank you. Thank you very much. She says your boho journal is looking lovely. Thank you very much. And if I miss saying hello to you, it certainly isn't on purpose. It's just that I don't catch everybody, but you're certainly welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Let's get this paper off again. It's gonna mess things up on my thumbnail. So, thank you all. Have a great day. And I will try to stream tomorrow morning, hopefully. All right. Bye. Have a great day. Make it a good one. Mary, see Roy. Hold on, let me see what Roy said. Mary, see Roy. I don't see Roy. Where did he must be way up there. What did Roy say? I don't see Roy. Mary, see Roy. Roy, I love your hop videos. Oh, Roy says, I think Ann got yours, Becky said. Oh, good. Mary, do I still have time to submit a hop video? Yes, you do, Roy. Today is Wednesday. Just try to get it in. Try to get it in as soon as possible. Even if I get the links out there Friday, people seem to get them in. So far, we've got 3 people and myself hopping. So there's 4 of us. So if you're certainly welcome to hop with us, Roy. You do a good job. We enjoy your hop videos. My paper doll goes in. I don't think she's going to stay in this side too well. We might have to put her over here. Let's put her this way. No, she's got to go this. We'll put her here for now. All right. Thanks. Bye, everybody. See you later. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.